Coffeetown taking on Talon Junction in the state championship game. Man alive, I'm more nervous than a tattoo artist in an earthquake. Talon Junction wins the toss, elects to defer. They'll kick off to Tumbleweed Taylor, back from his 3-game suspension for CBD. Tumbleweed takes it 5 yards back in the end zone and runs right into their wedge buster at the 18. Maybe he should have nailed it, but Tumbleweed knocked their special teams captain flat out. I like the gumption. We're sending a message. 1st and 10, Reptile Henderson, play action, rolls out to his right, takes a lick and throws a pick right to a Tornadoes linebacker, and now Reptile's down holding his throwing shoulder. Talon Junction took it all the way back to our 1. We'll take a radio timeout for injury, and I'm fixing to go puke. Fellas, do you feel like your sleigh can't get off the ground as good as it once did? Are you having trouble keeping your stocking full? Lacking that jingle in your holiday bells? Running low on reindeer antler spray and topical ointments? Call In the Zone Testosterone for a free appraisal this holiday season. Well, we're having a reptile dysfunction here at State. Talon Junction goal to go on the 1. They got the biggest quarterback in all of 2A. Todd Zimmerman, they call him Todzilla. 6'4", 232 pounds, and Todzilla runs right through Mount Everest Michaels and both our linebackers before headbutting the goalpost. Talon Junction going for 2 now to set the tone. Zimmerman in the pistol, fakes a toss and runs right up to center's tail, and Todzilla's stomping all over our hearts. Not even 10 seconds in the ballgame. Prince Rockwell in the gun now with Reptile out. Rockwell is 1 of 18 on the season with 3 interceptions and 4 fumbles. Lord help us. 1st and 10 on our 20. Rockwell with a toss sweep right to Crockpot Peters. And Crockpot's cooking more like a microwave tonight. Nobody's going to touch him. 30, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, comprehend. And now we'll go for 2. Just get down if it ain't open, Prince. Rockwell looking. He throws. It's tipped at the line, right into the hands of one of their linebackers. And now he's going to take it back 98 yards. We were chasing that tornado like Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton, but they got away with a couple holes behind the return, and nobody was going to catch them. And a score like that on a PAT counts for 2 points. It is now 10-6 Talon Junction. So here come the Tornadoes again. Kaminsky sends it away, and it's a touchback. Todzilla back out there, and he crushed us with a short field and his legs the first time out. Let's see what he does here. His arm has been up and down this year. 10 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. Zimmerman in the gun. We pressure him out of the pocket, rolling right and throws it all the way across his body to the far end of the field, a one-on-one ball, and it is caught for a Talon Junction touchdown, 80 yards on the score. Man alive. 2-point conversion now. They run an end-around wide receiver pass to guess who? Tornado Todzilla, all alone in the back of the end zone, just reached an arm up there and caught it with one hand like a dad playing backyard football. It is 18-6 Talon Junction. Tornadoes line up to kick it away, and it's an onside kick. We are not prepared for this. They recover, and now we are reeling like a drunk on a deep-sea fishing trip. Todzilla in the gun. We blitz, but he's still got all day back here, and he's just toying with us. Throws Watson down by the back of the helmet, spins out of Velcro Vaughn's arms, and takes off down the sideline. Rockwell chasing him down. Zimmerman spins out of an arm tackle and backpedals into the end zone. Talon Junction fans are throwing popcorns and drinks all over there, their corner of the stadium, giving me flashbacks of opening night at the Taylor Swift movie with my granddaughter. I took my granddaughter. Once again, they'll go for 2, and Todzilla hands that ball off to Nail Gun Nichols, who walks in untouched. Talon Junction up 26-6, heading to halftime, and it's time for Coach Swansea to pour kerosene on them whiteboards and light a match because the plan ain't working. All right, let's turn the spotlight to our academic athlete, student equipment manager, Huck Mantigo. Huck, you've done an atrocious job keeping up equipment this year. Our team has 1 water bottle. Several starters had to share helmets. And I've seen a bunch of guys using duct tape on their cleats since the shoestring fire. Now, your lone contribution this season as you took over the equipment job after we lost our first game of the season. We've been undefeated since. Coach is superstitious, so we won't fire you. But I'll get your resume together, get a LinkedIn started up, just in case we don't close it out at State, because things may not work out for you from here. I'm just being transparent with you, son. Talon Junction up 26-13 here in the third after that punt return touchdown from Lubbock, Houston. Got a stop and some momentum, and Todzilla's starting to look more human than monster down there. Tornadoes on their 20, and they just hand it off like they did the last drive, 3 plays in a row, just trying to milk that clock. You can't do that to this Coffeetown team. I don't care how big you are or how big your lead is. 3rd and 7. Yep, Anastasia Andrews gets inside and forces a 4th down. Imagine they'll kick away from Houston this time, and we block it. It's bouncing down there around the 9, and we fall on it out of bounds, but it's our ball. And look who is coming back out to play. I just got the chills. Reptile Henderson is not going to miss his last game as a Copperhead due to some injury. I don't know if it's a collarbone or a rib or a dadgum funny bone, but you better aim for the heart if you want to take out number 5. Is he just a decoy? We'll find out. Henderson in the gun, fakes a toss, and runs his own QB keeper through 3 tacklers for a Coffeetown touchdown. Reptile looked like a raccoon running through a junkyard, just lowered that shoulder and could have took on 8 more tornadoes. He comes up out of the pile, and his arm is dangling like a worm on a hook out of that shoulder pad. So here we go. We're down 26-20. 2 minutes left. What is Todzilla going to do here? He's in the gun now. Looks to the sideline, and they snap it. He ain't paying attention. It hits him in the face mask, and Mount Everest Mackles is back there to fall on it. We have the ball on their 30. Henderson hands it off to Crockpot. There is nothing there. Time is bleeding out like we cut the clock open with a knife. 2nd and long. Reptile got a little throw out there to the tailback in the flats, and he hits the duct tape on his cleats. That arm is just not looking good. 3rd and long. We try a little trap draw. It picks up maybe 4 yards. So we got a 4th down. Need a touchdown for the state title, or it's probably over. Henderson in the gun. How far can he throw it? Can he even throw it at all? Tornadoes crashing in on him. He spins away from 1, getting pulled down by 2 more, and Reptile flips the ball to his left hand and throws it to a wide open Lovett Houston for a Coffeetown touchdown. Reptile Henderson, you got more guts than a government mule, son. And now we got to play defense. Kaminsky sends it away, and Talon Junction sets up a return. Squirts Munoz is dangerous, and there he goes right up the middle. 50, 45, 40, all the way down to our 15-yard line. 1 minute left. All they need is a field goal to win and make me slam my face in this sliding glass window. 1st down. Todzilla zips a dart right down to the 3-yard line. I can't take it. 1st and goal. They try to run Zimmerman on a sneak, and he picks up 1. I'm sick. They got no timeouts. 2nd and goal. Todzilla with a play fake. Straightens up and throws at the fullback, but it's too high. Off his fingers, we dive for an interception and drop it, and that stops the clock. I picked a bad night to forget my goal bond. 3rd down now. Zimmerman rolls out on a boot looking for his tight end. It ain't there. He tucks it and runs, and Pine Straw Hemingway launches like a missile to keep him out of the end zone. Hemingway was spying Todzilla and matched him step for step. Pine Straw ain't much to look at. He's an undersized middle linebacker, but cut him loose and he can really cover some ground. Just a gritty hustle play that could have saved a ball game for us and saved our season. Talon Junction trailing 27-26. 4th and goal from the 1. They can kick a field goal and win it, but they were aggressive to start this thing, and we just kicked a hornet's nest. The Tornadoes want to win with a statement. Todzilla takes a snap from the gun. That big quarterback is going to dive and try to get the ball over the goal line. Every single Copperhead in the zip code meets him there, and we pick him up and throw him down on the turf. It took 7 or 8 of our boys to pick him up like a piece of furniture. Then they dropped him so hard his kids are going to come out dizzy. Talon Junction thinks he crossed the plane, but there's no way to know and no way to review it. Reptile Henderson is going to kneel this thing with about an inch of real estate to work with, and Coffeetown wins state. Coffeetown wins state. The Copperheads are carrying Reptile and Talon Junction head coach Bart Billingsley off the field against his will. But he chose not to do the field goal. Like Oedipus, he just flew too close to the sun, son, and it burned him. What a game! And if that don't light your fire, your wood's wet.